Sirius XM, we are the heat. What's hot now in R&B and hip hop? It's Dion.
But
It's the weekend countdown. It's the hotness.
Nah, it's cold.
And now, well, see, we make it hot on the inside, bro. Come on now. And this is the first week of spring, so eventually it'll get warmer, man.
Eventually, man. It's rough.
But you got on the fly, beige. What is that? Man, come on now. Come on now.
Yeah, I'm rocking a trench coat, man. I thought it was gonna be warm enough for today because yesterday was kind of nice.
Yeah. No. See, this is a time of year where you catch one good day and like 3 bad days, and it'll snow tomorrow.
So
you know what I'm saying?
So it's getting better.
Yes.
It's getting better. I heard like a week ago, y'all was in like 4 or 5 feet of snow. Y'all know how y'all exaggerate though.
About 5, yes, exactly. Well, they were calling for like 1.5 feet, by the way. We only got like 6, but it was enough to not go to work that day. So,
but is it like a real 1.5 like a Subway 1.5 foot?
No, it never is, man. The wind blows it all over the place, man. It never is what it should be, but it's enough to cause a nuisance. It's enough to have a dog. I got a dog, and she won't go out if it over a certain amount of snow. She was looking at me like, nah, man, this ain't this ain't what we signed up for. Anyway, Jason Derulo is here, everybody.
What's up? What's
In case you
up
didn't
with
know.
it?
What's up, bro?
Man, nothing, man. Chilling. It's good to be in New York, man.
Yeah, man. I had a whole thing, I'm big with intros, and I had a whole thing, man. I'm like, yo, 4 studio albums, 2 compilation albums, 29 singles, 15 videos, nearly a decade of hit music, 2 very high-profile, beautiful girlfriends in the process, maybe more. I don't know your business like that, but hey, it is what it is. Jason Derulo, man.
Oh, man, it's good to be here, brother.
Yeah, man. You've been in the game for a minute, man. You've been writing for some artists back in the day.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I started when I was 16, man. I had my first writing placement when I was 16, and I was a ghostwriter in the industry before.
So when you say ghostwriter, so some of the biggest hits in radio penned to you that you probably will not take credit for?
No, I take credit.
What song have you done that we probably didn't know?
I mean, ghostwriting. I mean, doesn't necessarily mean like you're not doing it in hiding. It's just writers don't get as much credit as the actual artist, but they do get the paycheck.
The check is the most important thing.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
But I've written for all kinds of artists. I mean, starting from back in the day when it was, so the Pit, Lil Wayne, Birdman. Cassie, Danity Kane.
And you still get checks from that, right? I don't know how that world really works. Like, if you write one hit record, how long would you get checks? Like is Dolly Parton still cashing in Whitney checks? Like how does that work?
Of course, man. It depends on how bankable your product is. Though.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? A song like Me Too, Megan Trainor, that I co-wrote as well. That's more recent. I mean, that song, was in tons of movies, and it was in a Gap commercial. So like depending on how long Gap uses that, you know what I'm saying? Like
right.
It just depends on how bankable the song is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So eventually you said, you know what, writing is cool. It's cute. I got a voice, man. I want to be in front of the mic. Like how did that transition happen? Because are you a classically trained singer? I think I read that somewhere.
Yeah.
Seriously, bro?
Yeah. From all aspects, though, man. I was the arts kid through and through. So classically trained in in singing, dancing, acting, the whole nine. Like I really wanted to be the artist. From the very beginning. I mean. We all just have our paths, we have our ways.
Yes.
And I knew that me writing songs for people would eventually lead, to me doing my own thing.
So you knew when you were writing that, like eventually I'm gonna.
Yeah. It's like the kid on the bench that's that's helping out with the plays.
Right.
But he's only helping out with the plays because he's trying to play.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying? But it was an amazing experience though. I mean, I still do it to this day. Of course, I don't have as much time, but it's still dope to write for other people, man. Just getting different energy from different.
How do you get inside
artists.
their head, like for like a Megan Trainor, for like a Pitbull, for a Wayne? Do you think like a Megan Trainor? Do you think like a Wayne? Like do you done that?
You know what? I try to like dress like them for like a week. You know what I'm saying? And if it's for somebody,
I would love to have seen your Megan Trainor week, by the way.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It was interesting. If it's for Pitbull, I like put on like a Pit accent.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? And then like do that for like a whole month.
All right.
And people what's wrong? I'm like, hey, Papo. And it kind of helps out with the whole record.
It's the process.
I mean, a lot of the times, man. It's songs that I have written for myself.
Yeah.
And it don't necessarily fit for me, but it fits for somebody else. A lot of times. Especially right now, I don't like go into the studio and be like, yo, I'm about to write a song for, so and so.
Right.
It just kind of happens that way, that it just fits for somebody else.
Nice. And then you started taking records for yourself, and here we are.
Yeah, man.
I want to talk about your new album. I want to talk about you got a clothing line popping. We'll talk about all of that, and hopefully you brought some samples here with you for those of us in the class. Yes,
Absolutely.
Jason Derulo is here, man. Inside the Hotness, number 7. Jason.
What's up, bro?
Jason. Over the past 10 years, man, worked with the best of them, bro. You've seen them all. You know what I'm saying? You're working with Nicki on this new song. We'll get into all of that later on, man. You worked with Stevie Wonder on the last album, yes?
Yeah.
So was it a thing where you were in the studio together, or Stevie sent you his track? Like, how was that experience, bro?
That was in the studio together. That's the old school way.
Yeah.
Went over to his studio actually, and it was dope. He knew where everything was. Like, walking. He's like, this is my organ. This is my. You know what I'm saying?
Dope.
Giving me a nice tour and whatnot.
Right. Stevie Wonder giving a tour. I ain't even going to go ahead. Yes.
It was amazing. It's amazing. I mean, he knows where all his joints are.
I would hope so.
And like going through different harmonicas. Like he went through about like 8 harmonicas and like, nope, this one's not. Nope. No, can you pass me the B flat? Oh no, yeah, this is right. You know what I'm saying? So like total gentleman, total professional, total genius through and through, man.
Yeah.
Just an incredible experience for me because he's somebody that I watched when I was growing up, man. So
that's
amazing experience.
That's dope, man. And that was off the last album, the Everything's 4 album.
Yeah,
right?
man.
Yeah. So with this new album, man, I've noticed, you've been in that pop lane severely for nearly a decade, man. Tell us about the new album, man. Like, are we doing something different? What can we expect off the new joint, man? Is this more Derulo? Is this a different Derulo?
It's funny you should mention that. I'm adding a new little flavor to it. I mean, it is always gonna be Derulo. I mean, but this time I want to add a side that people haven't really got a chance to dig their teeth into, which is the urban more R&B side. So it's exciting. You know what I'm saying? It's really exciting, but it's also perfect timing. To do this because with different outlets, like Spotify or Beats, you can do different things. It doesn't have to be single album.
Yep.
You can kind of like do different things. So I want to be able to release more music to the people and it not follow the same routine that we've been following.
Compartmentalized.
Yeah,
kind of
100.
I think that's totally dope, man. I because for years, man, I felt like you were part of us, but still like in that pop air. I can't really describe it. It's like we felt like we could touch you, but you were global. You were you know what I mean? You were kind of in a different kind of air. You know what I'm saying?
That's interesting.
Yeah, man. I felt
crazy.
like I feel Jason Derulo, but you know what I mean?
It was like a glass wall.
Yes, man. Yes, and I'm so glad you said that, man. That this album is more, we'll say urban, we'll say whatever, Yes, I get it.
100.
I get it, bro. I get it.
I think it's a time and a place for everything. But I'll never try to like be something I'm not. I'll never try to reach for something that's outside of my reach. Within reason. But it's time for me to spread some other wings that I've been wanting to spread for a while.
As an artist, do you feel like you were limited early in your career?
Limited? Nah, man. I mean, shit. I mean, like I'm about to celebrate
making hits.
100 million. I'm about to reach 100 million sales, man, which is gonna be a milestone, and I'm excited to get the biggest plaque and just put that thing like right at the door. Like when you walk in the door, it's just that. You know what I'm saying? It's just it's exciting. It's exciting times, man. But it is time to do something a little different and explore. It's not something that's outside of my comfort zone. It's where I come from.
Yeah, I mean, and you can tell it in the music. It's just that now this album is more geared in that direction.
100.
Can't wait, man. More on the way. Jason Derulo inside the Hotness, number 5. It's the weekend. Back inside the Hotness, the Heat's weekly top 35, a double shot of the weekend. We heard I Feel It Coming at number 5, Party Monster at number 4. Enough about him. Jason Derulo is here.
What's up, bro?
Brand new album dropping soon. And a new clothing line, right?
Yeah.
Let's talk about Level 13, man. Let's talk about it, bro.
Level 13, man. It's also exciting for this because man, we've been working on this for about 1.5 years now, and it takes a really long time. But I'm excited to announce that Level 13 will be available in Bloomingdale's starting in August.
All right, all right. Tell us about it. Like I saw words, like sleek, other words that they describe it, tailored, refined, upscale, but everything is refined and upscale.
No, it's not. Everything's not refined and upscale.
Well, they like to say it is.
But I wouldn't have used those words though. I would have used like future, sexy, street.
Yeah.
It's a combination of those things, but it is a luxury brand. It's not a brand that it's not for the super low.
So it's gonna cost us some coins, bro.
Yeah, okay. You know what I'm saying. It's gonna be in that section. It's gonna be in the different section. But it is for the consumer. It is very valuable. You know what I'm saying. So like there's a jacket that transitions from a jacket to a book bag.
It transitions.
You know what I'm saying?
So like jacket into a book bag.
Yeah. So if it's cold as hell
it's like
outside,
the Caitlyn Jenner of apparel. What the hell's going on? break that down.
Check it out. So it's cold outside, and then you're inside, and you say you're inside this building now. And you kind of got this jacket, and you don't want to put it around your waist. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to really hold it in a bundle here.
You don't want that look.
You can turn it into a book bag. It takes 2 seconds to turn it into a book bag, and it's a fly dope book bag, and it's a fly dope jacket.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you're not having to wear an ugly jacket because it turns into a book bag, or wear an ugly backpack. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So we found a way to make transitional gear. Like long sleeve shirts that you can pull the sleeves off and it becomes a short sleeve shirt.
Right. And you had your hand in all this, like you were the guy saying yes, no, more buttons, fewer buttons. I want a zipper here.
It's real, yeah, because the consumer is smart, man. You can't fool the consumer. So the world is moving into a more consumers are geared towards value.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And where I can see value and excitement, about my clothing. I mean, that's the direction that I want to go to as a consumer.
Dope. Swalla. Let's talk about Swalla, man. Let's talk about the double entendre that is Swalla, man. How'd you and Nicki link on that track, bro?
Yeah, Swalla, man. It's the big tune. I really wanted to like bring compa to the forefront. I pulled some sounds from compa, which is the biggest music in Haiti, which is where my family and I are from.
Sac Pache.
In my G.
Come on, man.
So Nicki's from Caribbean descent as well, so that made sense from that standpoint. But I'm also a fan, and I love what she does. So I've been meaning to work with her for a minute now. So I mean, it just worked from that perspective. Ty Dolla $ign, same thing. I'm a fan of his. He's great with melody.
Yep.
And yeah, it just kind of came together very easily, very organic, naturally. I think when features are forced, it kind of you can kind of tell on the track.
Down to the lyrics, you can tell it. Like it's not genuine, it's not authentic.
Yeah. Absolutely. But this one was dope. The video was a lot of fun, man. It seems like it's gonna be my most watched video. The views are really crazy. Thank y'all for who's all going to watch it, man. But it's a real fun video. People seem to really be all about it, man. So I'm excited because I've been holding this thing in my pocket for months and months.
Nice. Let's get into it, man. Set it up. Go ahead.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's yours truly, Jason Derulo here, and I'm honored to give to you my brand new single featuring Nicki Minaj and Ty Dolla $ign. This one is called Swalla.
You've done that before. On the heat, Sirius XM, Inside the Hotness, and extra Inside the Hotness, Derulo brought his music by. Thank you, bro.
Oh, man.
We appreciate it. Swalla. It's out right now, man. When's the album dropping?
So, I haven't decided when the album is dropping yet. But,
I haven't decided, man. Yeah. Beat you for. I haven't decided when I want to release the album yet. Nice.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I mean, it's a plan. It's a plan for everything, man. I'm the coach, you know what I'm saying, strategizing to seeing what exactly is the right plan. Because the music industry is changing. Yeah. So I want to do something creative and different.
It must feel good to be in the driver's seat of your carear. A lot of artists don't have that luxury, man.
That's real talk, man. Yeah. It makes all the world of a difference. I mean, as an artist, I feel like artists most of the time are right. you know, and especially when you have your vision in mind. I mean, a label is a label, you know what I'm saying? A creative person is a creative person. So, you know, you kind of got to let a creative person be creative.
Yeah, let them breathe, man.
100.
Let them breathe, because if it works out, everybody makes money.
Yeah, I
So,
mean, I come from that school, so I have a joint venture with Warner Brothers, 50-50 partnership, where, you know, so now I'm an assigned artist to my label, and since I know that my artists will have that luxury, man, and you know, they'll get to, you know, pull their strings and decide what they need to do from their career standpoint, because I know what that feels like.
Nice. Working with artists of all genres?
Absolutely.
All right.
Absolutely.
Awesome, bro. Awesome. And so, and how will you extend your brand? Because I'm seeing the Jason Derulo brand, you know, in fashion, obviously major market music. You know, what's up next? What's on the horizon? I know you've been featured on Empire. You know, how will we see you more in television? I see you in film, man. What's really good?
Yeah, I definitely want to dive into that, man. I'm gonna build a movie around a script that I love, and you know, I'm doing a lot of investment things too, man.
Right.
You know, with things like Rumble, which is a workout gym that focuses on boxing, but you know, for the average person, not professional boxing.
Yeah.
But it's like super fun. We'll open up in 9 gyms across the country. I invested in Catch, you know, in LA. I mean, you know, houses, real estate.
I tried to nod my head like, oh yeah, Catch in L.A. What the hell is Catch in L.A.?
Oh, you don't know what that is?
Nah, bro.
It's a restaurant.
Thank you,
it's the number 1 restaurant on the planet right now, man.
Okay,
yeah.
well, obviously I got to get down with that.
Yes, you do.
Thank you. It's a good thing you've invested in it. So now it's on my radar.
Oh man, you got to try it. It's really unbelievable.
Yeah.
That's why I got to be a part of it. It's really an unbelievable restaurant.
Nice.
Yeah.
And as we wrap, bro, you know, I read this. I'm gonna say this. I know you ain't gonna say nothing about it, but I have my opinion on it. So just hear me out, man. I hear you're in a situation again, a relationship again. Congratulations.
Appreciate it, man.
Nobody should ever know her name at all, unless you decide to make that happen, man. You know, we all followed you and Jordan, and that was, you know, a fairy tale. You were younger, she was younger. It was so cute, and then you know, as relationships happen, it ended.
Right.
Then you got with old girl, but oh my. And then that ended.
100.
And so now you're seeing somebody, and you know, the blogosphere says it's a secret relationship. Bruh, keep it secret.
Yeah.
We don't need to know.
I feel that, man.
You know what I mean?
I feel that. I mean, you know, you live and you learn. And not saying that what I did in the past was necessarily wrong. I just want to do it different. You know what I'm saying? See how that works for me.
Yeah, and hopefully it will, man. Although we'll miss the pictures, because you have some fantabulous taste in women, bro. And that's all I'm gonna say about that. Jason Derulo is here, everybody, man. Yes, man. Continued success to you, bro.
Thank you, brother.
It was nice meeting you, and I look forward to the album and the direction, and I think that it's well worth it, man. I look forward to it, bro.
Appreciate
Jason Derulo, Inside the Hotness. Thank you, bro.
Yes, sir.